Hey, so I'm going to give you a couple of tips on how I would get my first pull-up if I was going to start again. So, first place I would start is a negative pull-up. So we want to try and be able to achieve 30 seconds on a controlled descent on a negative pull-up. So the easiest way to pull up to start with is either going to be a hammer grip or an underhand grip. I don't have the option to hammer grip on this bar, so I'm going to opt for an underhand grip. I'm going to jump up to the top of the bar. You can jump up from the floor or jump up from a box. You're going to hold yourself with your chin over the bar and you're going to keep your legs out in front of you, either your knees up or your feet out. This is going to engage your core more. You're going to slowly lower yourself down for 30 seconds. We don't want to drop off the pull-up here because we're not working through our full range. So we want to control all the way down to those straight arms. When you can achieve an eccentric pull-up or a negative pull-up, and you can do a 30-second descent from the top of a pull-up hold all the way slowly down to fully straight arms with your legs out in front of you pointed, you should be able to get at least one pull-up. That is a starting block. So once you have one pull-up, where do we go from there? Well, there's a couple of different options that we can use from there, and typically people like to use bands. So if you like to use a band on a pull-up, you see a lot of people band their pull-ups like this, but there is no progression when you band a pull-up like this, because other than you achieving more reps and potentially using a less thick band, I don't see the great progression on this version. However, most of you are doing pull-ups in a squat rack anyway. So most squat racks have little holes in them. Sometimes the holes are numbered, which is a little bit easier because then you don't have to count. I like to set the band up on the rack. So as you would set the J hooks up at a certain height, I would keep my band consistent the whole time. So I'd buy my own band, keep this in my bag, and I know this is my pull-up band, right? So when I come to the gym, I know that my J hook is one above the 24, and I'm going to see how many reps I can do at that. So we're going underhand still because we still haven't developed a massive volume of pull-ups yet. So we're going to stand on that band, okay? I'm a little bit taller, so let's just imagine my arms are straight, and then we are going to work on doing full range pull-ups, trying to get our chest to the bar. So we're coming a little bit further than we would normally. We're building, ideally with pull-ups, if we want to build strength to get our first like 1 to 3 pull-ups, we want to be working in a realm on the band that's hard for 3 to 5 reps, because that's the kind of rep ranges that we're going to use to build absolute strength. Once we have 3 to 5 pull-ups on the bar, then we can start to just build reps just by doing normal pull-ups. So these are my 2 favorite ways to build and develop your pull-up strength. So recapping, we are going to go for our pull-up negative. So either start in a box, jump up to the top of the bar with our chin over the bar, feet out in front of us so it engages our core a bit more, lowering ourselves super slow down, but not jumping off here. We want to go all the way to the bottom so our arms are fully straight and lengthened. Then we drop off. That is the finish of the negative pull-up. If we can achieve 30 seconds down in that, we should be able to do a pull-up. Another way that we can build our pull-up strength is by utilising a band. We look at the squat rack, there's different holes. Week 1, we are at this level. Week 2, we can come lower. Week 3, we can come lower. Until that band really isn't much help for us at all. While we're trying to build our strength, we should be aiming to hit heavy, hard sets of 3 to 5 reps, following a full range of motion, trying to get our chest to the bar every rep and coming down with straight arms. Building a pull-up takes time, but if you add these 2 things into your session, I guarantee you'll start seeing success with your pull-ups.